This morning, a snow day in central Mississippi. Overnight rains turn to snow. It is falling. This is a live look at I-55 north of McDowell Road. Yes, and commuters are taking it easy, hopefully, on the roadways this morning as we take a live look at Lakeland at Treetops from our MDOT traffic camera. 16 WAPT News begins right now.
This is 16 WAPT News.
Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us at 6:30 on this Thursday, January 17th, 2013. I'm Megan West. And I'm Keegan Fox. This morning, snow is on the ground. If you're just now waking up, you might want to go ahead and get out of the bed, take a look out the window. Let's go ahead and go straight to meteorologist Ethan Houston for the latest.
Yeah, we've had about 2 inches of snowfall here across the Jackson metro area. The heaviest has been over Madison, where it's close to 2.5 inches of snow. You can see here by the darker gray from right now over Lexington through Yazoo City and on now into Rankin County. That's where the heaviest snow band is at this hour. Widespread snowfall totals have ranged anywhere from about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. The higher snowfall totals are coming up on about 2 inches at this hour. You can see the heavier bands now just outside of Yazoo City, right now over Canton and Madison and down into the Florence area. Also, temperatures hovering right around freezing, so whatever snow that falls will make the roads and bridges and overpasses quite slushy. So over now to the maps we go. We continue to have that winter storm warning in effect until 9 o'clock this morning. So we'll have periods of on and off snowfall from about 1 to 4 inches. Most of it will stick to the grass and rooftops, but a lot of that is making driving dangerous out there. The heaviest bands will be from Kosciuszko, Carthage, and Raleigh, and also right over the Jackson metro area. The good news is, as this low quickly moves across the state, look back behind it. Skies are clear, so the snow is not going to last around too long. Yeah, it's going to cause a lot of problems through this morning, but by lunchtime, we'll start to see some sunshine that will help melt it, as temperatures today will be back up into the mid-40s.
And, of course, because of the snow, we have a number of school closures to update you on this morning. We do. Right now, we know Leake County schools are closed. Holmes Community College, all campuses are closed until noon today. Virginia College is closed. Yazoo County schools and Yazoo City schools closed today. Also, Rankin County School District and school offices closed today. Madison County School District, they're getting a late start with classes beginning at 10 a.m. this morning. Also, we know Tri-County Academy is closed and Madison Ridgeland Academy is closed. Also today, let's talk about JPS. They are delaying the start of school today. Elementary school starts at 9, middle school at 9:30, high school at 10. Clinton Public Schools delaying the start time as well. Clinton Park, Northside, and Eastside at 9:25. Lovett and Clinton Junior High at 9:50. Sumner Hill and Clinton High School at 10. Hines Community College has shut down Jackson, Rankin, Raymond, and Utica campuses, not their Vicksburg Warren campus, though. Of course, this is a lot of information. You can find it crawling at the bottom of your screen right now on our 16 WAPT Facebook page and on WAPT.com. If you just look at a banner right under the top of the screen, you'll see it under our alerts right there. Now, our crews are busy checking the road conditions this morning as snow fell overnight and continues to fall in many areas. Yeah, that's right. 16 WAPT's Lauren Taylor. Lauren, where are you and how's it looking there?
Well, Megan, the snow is coming down. It seems like even harder this morning. We are in Jackson off of I-220 right here on 49. And you can see traffic here is moving this morning. It's starting to pick up a little bit. The main concern this morning has been all this slush and icy-like material on the roadways. Overnight, MDOT crews have been out putting salt in a sand mixture to make sure drivers have some sort of traction during their morning commute this morning. And actually, while we were on our way to work, a lot of us had to double our time getting to work this morning. And then we also saw a lot of accidents out there. Our photographer James saw plenty of accidents, several wreckers out there picking up cars that slid off the roadway into the median. So MDOT says if you have to be out this morning, they want you to slow down. And if you go over those bridges and overpasses, do not hit your brakes because that can cause a dangerous situation. But I've been out here taking advantage of all this snow. I have built a snowman. In fact, I met 2 guys from Chicago who taught me the proper way to do this. So we want to see your snowman and your snow pictures as well. You know, you can upload those to our ULocal page on WAPT.com. But for now, I'm off of Highway 49 in Jackson, and we'll send things out to Megan Quigley, who's also in Jackson.
Well, we're still getting that snow to fall outside our studios here in South Jackson. We're seeing the snow sticking on the cars and the grassy surfaces and a little bit on the street. You can see that we're seeing a little bit of slush here in our parking lot, and it is in the grass that we are getting some decent accumulations here. One of our workers has his dog here this morning. You can see that he's just having a blast playing in all of this snow. So I'm trying to get a measure here. He wants to play with me. Go ahead and stick this in. We're looking at about 1 3/4 of an inch here outside our studio in Jackson. Now, some places have reported up to about 2 inches of snow, and as you can see here, it's a really wet snow that we're looking at. So it is a good packing snow, but this might cause some trouble later on today on the trees. As you can see in the parking lot here, we are starting to see it sticking on the trees, and it could weigh them down just a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that through the morning. So for now, reporting outside the studios, I'm Megan Quigley, and we'll send it back inside.
And dog's having a great time out there.
It looks like a ton of fun. Oh my goodness. Well, overnight we did receive several pictures of snow into our newsroom. Here's a picture of snow covering one neighborhood in Clinton, and you can see the front lawn, the bushes, the vehicles covered. And we also have some video from overnight showing snow on the school vans at Mississippi College in Clinton, and someone even wrote WAPT on one of the windows. I think that might have been our own Andrew Kinsey, who was out and about at that time. And like Lauren was saying earlier just a few moments ago, don't forget to upload those pictures to our local section of WAPT.com.
I'm sure a lot of kids are up playing in the snow this morning. We'd love to see some photos of that. And hey, remember this, we're just a month into winter this year. Already we've seen snow, rain, flooding, even mudslides. Tonight on 16 WAPT News at 10, we'll show you what the rest of the season is expected to look like and whether we're prepared for it. Make sure you tune into that special report only on 16 WAPT News at 10. As we head to break, we will give you a look outside at our roadways this morning. This is the view from our Hilton Skycam on County Line Road. Traffic much lighter than we're used to seeing this time of day, and that is a good thing. Slow down as you head out the door. We're going to talk to meteorologist Ethan Houston when we come back. This is 16 WAPT News.
This morning, just for Good Morning America viewers, take up to 60% off on popular household and kitchen items you love. And what's the only way to get in on the savings? Watch Deals and Steals on Good Morning America this morning on ABC.
All the best brands.
All the best prices.
And they all have to go. It's the last call sale at D. Noblin Furniture and Mattress Firm.
Save big with thousands in bonus discounts. Lazy Boy recliners, bonus discounted. Beautiful sofas from Bassett and Lazy Boy. Sectionals too. Bonus discounts up to $400.
Plus thousands of mattresses with savings negotiated using the buying power of America's #1 mattress store, Mattress Firm.
Pillow tops start at $237. Save on Serta Perfect Sleeper. Last call price $399.
Or get a $200 Visa gift card free with any Tempur-Pedic set.
Fine furniture and brand name mattresses at these prices won't last long. The last call sale is only at D. Noblin Furniture in all 5 Mattress Firm locations.
The kitchen is smoky, and the place is just cool. Pan Asia presents amazing cuisine and surroundings guaranteed to impress.
The inside is like some big city style, and it's beautiful inside.
It's a great relaxing atmosphere to come and meet with your girlfriends.
The food here is different. It's not like food you're going to get at any other restaurant in town.
Voted Best Asian for 2008 through 2012 by Jackson Free Press readers. Pan Asia, the place to be.
Showdown with the Angus Melts. This tasty Angus trio's got enough meat to leave even the beefiest burgers shaking in their buns. Wrangle in the classic Angus with bubbly melted cheese. Or try the spicy Chipotle Angus with a fiery Southwest sauce that's got some serious giddy up. And if that ain't enough, the Melt-delicious Monterey Cheddar Ranch Angus ought to please you. Pair one with a Coca-Cola and Lay's classic chips for one heck of a meal. Crank up the flavor at Subway.
Richard Schwartz cut through all that red tape, and now I'm and getting my benefits.
Call me, Richard Schwartz, and get the answers you need and the compensation you deserve. We know the law, and we know how to help you.
Well, snow started coming down right around midnight across the Jackson metro area, and we've had two heavy bands move over the capital city. First band was around 3 o'clock, dropping about 1.5 inches, and we've continued to see the snow falling out there at a moderate pace. Notice the roadways are very slushy. The bridges and overpasses are even worse. Take your time. We're going to talk about driving tips here in just a second. Quick look of Live Storm Shield 16 outside right now. Snow continues to come down, and there is a heavy band that is working its way down from central portions of Madison County into Jackson. Be prepared. That looks like that's going to happen here in about the next 30 minutes. The brighter reds you see here on Live Storm Shield 16, that's roughly 1 inch per hour. We're up now to 3 inches towards Pearl. Down toward McGee now, it's starting to see some passing heavy snow bands over along Highway 49. So right along I-20 eastbound over toward the Crossgates subdivision, getting a nice band of heavy snow at this hour. Quick look over now to the weather maps. Here's a look so far at the running snowfall totals. Madison, you're about 2.5 inches. North Jackson, close to 2 inches. Jackson area wide is also near that as well. Pearl, 3 inches of snow on the ground. Brandon, we're about 1 inch so far. And Yazoo City, close to 2 inches. So heading on through the day today, still 90% chance of accumulating snow. About 1/4 of the viewers out there could get as much as 4 inches. Let's talk driving. So double your travel time. Low beams are a must. Keep the distance of the person in front of you and don't slam your brakes. The snow will begin to taper off around 9 o'clock. Some sunshine will peek out through the day today. That's going to help melt the snow around lunchtime, and highs today will be in the mid-40s.
Okay, thank you, Ethan. Well, we do want to give you some updated information this morning. Just saw from Entergy that there are about 1,200 Entergy customers in Hinds County without power this morning. And we got more than 16 school and school district closures.
Yeah, and the way you can find those, just go to WAPT.com. You'll see a banner under the top of the page, and then you'll see a little link that says closings, and click on that, and you can find the latest closings information.
One person we've got checking out the snow this morning is our own meteorologist, Megan Quigley. I think she's outside our studio. How's it looking out there, Megan?
Lots of snow still falling outside our studios here in South Jackson. I don't know how well you can see on my coat, but it looks as though we are starting to get some bigger snowflakes outside here. And of course, this is sticking on all of the grassy surfaces as well as the cars. So you are going to have to allow yourself a little bit of extra time to get to work today. Also some time to shovel off those cars. As you can see, it brushes off pretty easily, but it is a pretty wet snow that we are looking at. So it's good snowball making weather for all of the kids that don't have to go to school today. Now, I did a measurement here just in the last couple of minutes. We picked up about 1.75 of an inch outside our studios in Jackson. I know we have had some reports coming in of about 2 inches across the area, and also 3 inches have been reported in Pearl. So for now, reporting outside, I'm Megan Quigley. We'll have much more on the snow coming up after this.
16 WAPT News sponsored by Joe Usry Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get more for less, absolutely.
Choose your vehicle and make the winning play at Joe Usry Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
7 different vehicles, 0 down and just $297 a month. Not a lease, you own it.
No, good job, you. That was good. Go team. That's what I call taking one for the team. Absolutely.
It's a new year and time to celebrate at the Patty Peck Honda Used Car Super Center. Just bring in your W-2 and drive home in a new or used car today. We'll even do your tax return. Shop the celebration in person and online at pattypeckhonda.com.
At D. Noblin Furniture, we make your life comfortable with furniture made your way. And during our last call sale, save big with thousands in bonus discounts. Recliners in hundreds of styles, even the new Power Recline. Get a $50 discount from the largest Lazy Boy dealer in Mississippi. $100 to $200 bonus discounts on sofas in thousands of shapes and colors. Take $300 off beautiful sectionals, and in leather take off $400. Hurry, the D. Noblin last call sale won't last long. Don't miss it.
At Cowboy Maloney's, our 60th year was our biggest year since 1999. And you know why? Price.
Chest freezers from $159, frost-free refrigerators from $399.
At Cowboy Maloney's, we have a stainless steel washer from $299 and a hamper door dryer for $299. Now that's a cowboy deal.
LED TVs for $99, 60-inch TVs $849.
Jackson on I-55 north and near the Coliseum. Flowood, Clinton, Vicksburg, and now in Pearl.
best year with the best selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs. From the Patty Pack Honda Used Car Super Center, we'll even do your tax return and use part of your refund as a down payment. Shop the celebration in person and online at pattypackhonda.com.
This is 16 WAPT News.
Oh, it only happens about once a year on average, and we got a lot of it. Snow continuing to fall right now over much of the 16 WAPT viewing area. And right in the crosshairs of the heaviest snow, Jackson. Here is a live look there of the Hilton Skycam at County Line Road as the sun's starting to rise. You can see just how slushy the overpass is right there as I-55 is underneath Hilton, or right there at the County Line Road. So be prepared. Double your travel time. How long it takes you to get to your destination. If it's 15 minutes, probably going to take you about 30 to get there through the day today, as there is just slush area-wide this morning. Quick look out to Live Storm Shield 16. Let's talk about it. There is a heavy band now starting to work its way from Lexington through Yazoo City. And be on the lookout if you're over into eastern portions over near Gluckstadt. There is another heavy band that is going to work its way down into Jackson. Right now, it's currently over Yazoo City. Probably about another half an inch of snow possible out of this specific band. And also starting to see a heavy band pop up into Leake County, just outside of Singleton, and over toward Carthage and Estes Mill, right along Highway 25. The back edge of the snow is starting to clear Vicksburg. So we'll see the heaviest bands of the snow work its way slowly off to the north and east through the rest of the morning. Over now to the maps we go. So probably now until 9 a.m., continuous periods of snowfall, slick and snowy roads will continue to be a problem. We do have the winter storm warning for the Jackson metro area and the majority of the 16 WAPT viewing area. That's until 9. Not the case for you folks down in Natchez, Macomb, and Hattiesburg. However, there still may be some slick spots out there. Temperatures are above freezing, but the rate of the snowfall coming down, that's what's creating that slush out there. And the heaviest of the bands will continue to lift at the position of that upper level low that will work its way north, mainly along Highway 82. And if you have to travel today, Columbus will continue to see some snow through the rest of the morning. So the heaviest snow is from Jackson, McGee to Raleigh and up toward Carthage. Some spots could be, we already had about 3 inches over toward Pearl. That may get up closer to that 4-inch total toward Carthage and Forest. Still looking for just a little bit of some light snow down toward Hazelhurst. May even still see some on the ground close to Natchez. So it is a strong, cold pocket of air moving across the northern tier of the state this morning. That's what's getting the snow going, coming to contact with that moisture, but it is moving fast. So I do expect the snow to taper off rather quickly, and the cloud deck will actually start to clear during the afternoon, and temperatures will warm up. So we've got the snow out there right now, but by lunchtime the snow is over. We'll start to see temperatures warm into the 40s. That's when I do expect the snow to melt, and will continue to melt as we drop to near 40 degrees after 5 o'clock. The snow quickly moves out by lunchtime. Sunshine will peek out through the clouds this afternoon. There may be a little bit of some cloud cover build back in late overnight tonight. And also, there is a chance for some patches of freezing areas on bridges and overpasses because of all the moisture we've had and that snowfall that's out there as it melts. Be careful out there on bridges and overpasses first thing tomorrow morning. But the good news is sunshine returns in full force tomorrow and stays with us on the weekend. Another dump of cold Arctic air gets here on Monday, but I expect the passage of that cold front to be dry. So yeah, 10 days of rain and snow. That is a record. That's the 7th longest stretch of wet weather. We finally get a break from it later today as it left us with a big bang with all the snow, but highs in the 60s with sunshine for Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh, ready for that. Me too. Well, our crews are busy checking on the conditions this morning as snow fell overnight and continues to fall at this hour in some places.
We have Lauren Taylor out live on the interstate this morning. Lauren, how is it looking there where you are?
Well, it looks like the snowflakes, I don't know if they're getting bigger or what, but we're able to make snowballs, big snowballs now. But the big concern this morning is the roadways, all the slush on the roadways this morning. But you can see here on 49, it started to melt a little bit. Traffic is picking up this morning, so it's starting to melt as the traffic picks up. But overnight, we've had to actually double our time to get to work this morning because it's just so wet and slippery out on the roadways. MDOT crews were even out overnight with their salt and sand trucks, putting it out on their bridges and overpasses, making sure drivers had traction during their morning commute. They do say, however, if you have to be out here, slow down, keep enough distance between you and the driver in front of you, and be sure not to press those brakes on the bridges and overpasses. That can create a dangerous situation.